Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately known as Stark Vegas, and the home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hope you brought your earplugs today. There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Mississippi State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it for the opening drive from their own territory. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
He has first down yardage at the 46. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw again. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Fair catch made at the 20. So LSU's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Quick throw, testing the middle. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the same runner's got it again. Jukes to get free. And the runner brought down, but looks... On the field. Let's see what this is about.
Open.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Great cut there. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Ball handed off. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, LSU. What a show of strength and will. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Able to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Mississippi State getting set with a first and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down after the incompletion. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The short completion of the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. Mississippi State getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The 7th play of the drive coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called a tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the... The 24, good coverage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point,
breaks a tackle into the clear. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, what a shot, right? You come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold it, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The important 3rd down play coming up. caught on the outside. It's Torres. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tried to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Looks like Mississippi State will have the 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. 2nd down now after the sack. He'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to extend the play. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Mississippi State will have the 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession there was stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They've got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly here.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And he's got his man open downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found their lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
31, LSU, 25.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you are taking care of business and beating a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.